When and how did you get the vision for Everest Stars?
Well, I actually caught that vision far back 2020. Actually, I was in a dream and I saw a very tall building located in Lagos. I remember I was in Lagos in that dream and I saw something written on top of the building, Everest Stars. So I woke up there, my girlfriend, I told her, I said, I had a dream of see, the name is Everest Stars. So that was how I started Everest Stars far back 2020.
Hello guys, welcome to Mentor OSAS Network Africa. On this episode, we'll be interviewing the CEO himself, Mentor OSAS. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so much for this interview section. I really appreciate it.
All right, sir. So we have a few questions here we would love to ask.
Okay.
The very first question is, who is Mentor, sir?
Well, Mentor OSAS is first an African, a Nigerian, and a Edo guy. Okay, born and brought up in Benin City. I am very, very optimistic. I'm a go-getter, and also I'm business savvy. So I believe everything is possible if you put your mind on it. Thank you.
Oh, so we had a lot of viewers who wanted to ask you this question. And the question is, when did you start the brand Mentor, sir?
Well, Mentor OSAS, actually, my name is Osaibovo. So OSAS is just like a short form of Osaibovo. So the name Mentor was actually given to me by my then boss, because then I started off as a tutorial teacher. So most people call master, some call teacher. So like these children, we are the one that we are actually mentoring them. We're actually teaching them to become better in life. So that was how we abolished the name teacher to become mentor. So that name was actually given to me, Mentor OSAS, far back as 2013.
Wow.
So I had to build a brand around that name, Mentor OSAS. So that was how I started.
Okay. What are some of the key secrets to success in any business?
Well, for me, first, your success in business starts from what you know about the business. It starts from what you know. According to a man called Robert T. Kiyosaki, he said, what actually makes you succeed in a business is not the business itself, but what you know about the business. So the first thing is every businessman must go for knowledge, must go for training, must know what they do. Dangote said something. Dangote said, wake me up 12 a.m. and ask me anything about cement, fertilizer, about crude oil or petrol. He said he would tell. Why? Because he knows, he said, I know my business in and out. So the success to business is knowing your business. But of course, networking too. You have to network with people. All right. And also say what you do and do what you say. I think those are the basic things that can make anybody to succeed in business.
Okay.
Yeah.
When and how did you get the vision for Everest Stars?
Well, I actually caught that vision far back 2020. Actually, I was in a dream and I saw a very tall building located in Lagos. I remember I was in Lagos in that dream and I saw something written on top of the building, Everest Stars. So I woke up there, my girlfriend, I told her, I said, I had a dream of see, the name is Everest Stars. So that was how I started Everest Stars far back 2020. And I started out by having a computer center, Everest Computers and Printing Company. So they will now have other companies, Everest Stores, real estate, and consulting, and all of that. So that's how I started. Yeah.
Cool. How did you get the vision to start up this school?
Well, for me, I've always loved teaching. Right, like I said, mentor was given to me by my then boss as a tutorial teacher. So I've always loved anything about education. I love education business. So when I started tutorial business and real estate, so God was blessing me with money. So I needed to invest the money into something. So I remember I inquired from some of my person and okay, school is good. Why not do school business? So because tutorial business, why not have a school that when they graduate from the school, they can come over to tutorial, prepare for jam classes. So that was how I started school business. Of course, I needed to actually have a grassroots preparation for these kids where I will train them from their kindergarten all up till secondary school level before I finally release them to university. So I needed to groom them myself. And that's how the school vision started.
That's a beautiful idea.
Yeah.
How are you able to manage all your business?
Well, for me, I started off with managing people, right? Where I was a leader of so many persons, right? So I know that for a business to succeed, you have to develop capacity to manage people. So if you're able to manage people, People then manage the business, right? So I'm able to run 3, 4 different businesses because I know how to manage people. So I assign people to different roles, trade them on their roles. So then in turn, taking care of these businesses. Because I know that as a CEO or a chairman of a company, your job is not to run the company. Your job is to lead the company while your staffers run the company. So what I need to do as a business leader is to train executive or the various leaders heading the business. So every week we do training, we hold meetings, we hold board members meeting. Every month we hold monthly review. Every new month we hold vision for the month. So that's how I'm able to run all my businesses by training the key people running these businesses. So that's it. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Mhm.
What are some of the challenges you face in your business and how do you tackle this?
Well, challenges can never be out of a business because challenges is what help us to scale in the business. Well, I have met 1 or 2 challenges. But one thing I do is when I face a challenge, I sit down to do a proper thinking on what caused this problem, what brought these challenges. Then I hold meetings with my team to know how to resolve the challenges, be it financial challenges, be it management challenges, be it infrastructure challenge, whatever, or be it financial challenges. I always sit down and strategize how to get out of this challenge. So that's how I'm able to tackle my challenge. Of course, I also kneel down to pray to God because God will always help us, always bring help for us. So that is.
And so how do you manage to get your staff to align with all your goals and visions?
Okay, well, according to a man called Bill Newman, he said, a leader is a person that knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. So mine is to cast the vision to my staff, to my team. I call them team because it takes a team to build something, right? So as a team leader, I cast the vision and they all align with the vision. I train them, I educate them, I also encourage them, all right, to see that the vision comes to a reality. Of course, everybody cannot catch the vision. Or those that cannot catch the vision that want to cause problem, we lay them off. All right, because everybody cannot be in your vision. But with those that are ready to follow us to the promised land, we'll trade them, we'll encourage them, and we'll continue to, do whatever it takes to have them on board. So that's what we'll do.
Yeah, I know because you're a wonderful boss.
Thank you.
How do you manage to stay consistent even with your business?
Well, like I'm writing a book by next year. The book is titled Mind Your Business. So now in that book, I said you cannot stay out of your business. You have to stay in your business. So everything you are doing should be in your business. So if I'm eating, I'm promoting my business. If I'm playing, I'm promoting my business. If I'm doing anything, I try to see how I link my daily life with my business because I'm actually in the business. So when I'm talking to a friend, I'm talking about my business and how the business can profit him, right? So if I'm doing anything, even when I have a wife, my wife has to be in the business. And so that's how I'm able to manage my business. If so, I can't say I'm busy in the business.
Yeah.
So if I'm busy in the business. All right, so that was it. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So the next question is, and everyone wanted to know this. Who is your role model?
Wow. My role model is not that person than Mr. Tony Elumelu. You see, I have been following him for years. I like his leadership pattern. I like what he does rather for UBA, for Heads Holdings. I love him. He has inspired me a lot, right? How he runs, how he leads the business. Knowing where he is coming from. Today, he's a chairman of various companies. You know, of course, his concept of African capitalism, whereby he's someone that fronts investing in Africa. He believes Africa is a better place. What do you think? He has given over $150 million to young African entrepreneurs. That alone is it. Now, I don't think that man is working for money. That man is working for impact. So I see the way he goes after impacting Africa with his knowledge, with his influence, with his finance. So he's somebody that I just want to be like. And I hope one day I get to meet with him to talk about his African capitalism concept over a dinner or over lunch.
I hope so.
Yeah.
So, sir, when will you be holding your master class?
Well, the master class. Well, I'm looking at December or January, where we'll be having a business meeting with CEOs and entrepreneurs, all right, industry leaders, where we need to learn how to become more profitable in our business, and of course, more impactful in our business because it's beyond just making money. It's not about making impact. How does your business make impact? Either in your immediate environment or external environment. So, we're holding the masterclass on making impact while making profits in business. So, we are looking at either December or January. Thank you.
Okay. What advice do you have for those who have ideas to open a business or for those who are new in business and are facing any challenges?
Well, what I would say is if you're not ready yet to start a business, please don't start. Don't start. Like I said, you have to learn. You have to have a business mentor. Go for mentorship. Don't just start business because you are inspired. Most businesses that start and dies because they were inspired to start a business, but they never had proper knowledge on the business, right? And two, before you start a business, also have enough capital. I must say this because capital a fuels business. I know they say that you can start without nothing. Yes, but don't forget, money is the least capital. You can have the capital of reputation, capital of networking. Are you following me now? Capital of human resources, the capital of money. All right, have enough capital before you can think of starting a business. Yeah.
Also.
Yeah.
So, sir, what are some of the new things we should be expecting from the brand Mentor OSAS?
Well, Mentor South Network Africa, we are actually doing a lot. First, by next year, we are holding AFES 2026, which is African Entrepreneurs Summit 2026. It will be the largest, the biggest event in the year 2026, happening right here in Edo State, Benin City. Also, next year, we will be having CEOs and entrepreneurs retreats in Kenya. So, we're also having that coming up same next year. And of course, those are the two major things we are looking at in Netherlands. Of course, we are going to be having more and more exciting interviews with notable business entrepreneurs across Nigeria and even beyond Nigeria on our Mentor OSAS Network Africa TV on YouTube.
I hope I'll be excited.
Of course, you're already part of it.
It was a wonderful time here with Mentor OSAS.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Subscribe, like, and follow for more episodes because we'll be dropping next week. You don't want to miss it out.